How is he not, like, arrested?
Man, what balls this guy's got?
Yeah.
The thing
How is he still there to work?
so horrible
What the hell?
was when I got back to the dressing room.
I wouldn't have left.
More horrible than the stabbing. It was more horrible than him laying on that table. The most horrible thing that happened on that night
Doug.
was going back to that dressing room and hear laughter.
Yeah, what the hell, guys?
First, I couldn't believe they didn't count.
They didn't care.
That was the first thing thinking. And opening up the door, and the blood on the floor ain't even dried yet. And they in the dressing room laughing.
Yeah.
And joking. And
It's messed up.
on the back talking about how great the matches were and what a wonderful show it is. I took the freaking chair and I threw it across the damn hall.
Yeah. I imagine.
Hey, calm down, calm down. He said, did you see what happened? I said, hell yeah, I saw what happened. He said, did you get a look? Did you get a look at the fan that stabbed him? I said, what were you told? He said, everybody in here said that Brody was stabbed before he got in the dressing room, that a wrestling fan stabbed him in the hallway and he stumbled into the dressing room.
No.
That's a damn lie.
That's
I said,
insane.
That bitch sitting right there is the one that stabbed him. He said, you mean Vader? I said, yes, I mean Vader. That sucker right there, that's who stabbed Bruiser. I said, ask
Vader.
He said, they all tell a different story. I said, they're all liars. I said, he the son of the bitch that stabbed him.
He was telling the cops, hey.
That's him.
That's the guy you need.
That's the guy that you
right
want.
There. He pointed to,
Everybody else
Jose
said it was a fan.
Gonzalez.
What the
I
hell?
was sitting right in the chair right there. Putting this
Cover up
in
real
his
quick.
bag. Like nothing happened. That's the part that messed with my head so much. It was like nothing happened.
If you're a policeman and you come into a situation that you think could be staged, they didn't think
Yeah.
it was real. Tony knew it was real, so they were actually engaging each other
Yeah.
from different perspectives. That's why the disconnect.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
In professional wrestling,
The cops are thinking
the
it's
line
a
between
work.
Fiction and reality is intentionally blurred. As the night's events continued to unfold, it would be nearly impossible.
But a
for
stabbing,
anyone to tell the
you
difference.
wouldn't. Why wouldn't you
Or to
take
know
that
the truth.
seriously, though? Oh, it's a work. He's not really. No, go do a little bit of work, a little bit of recon.
Bruiser Brody
He,
was
dude
fighting for his
stabbed.
life at the
Oh,
hospital.
a fan stabbed him.
Tony
Why aren't you
Atlas's eyewitness
looking for
account of the
somebody then?
stabbing.
You're just hanging out.
Rounds.
So then that night you wrestled.
Carlos Colon, your time is over.
Iron Sheik, oh, gosh.
The night of the murder.
That's-
I just went in
oh.
there.
Oh, no.
I just went in the match. He locked up with me. He said, how's Brody? The doctor said he's going to be okay.
Now imagine two wrestlers in the ring having a conversation
They
like
told me
that.
they're dangerous. And I said, Jose Gonzalez.
How long do you have to stay locked up
Right
for that?
there. The sheet just straightened right up, just like that. That mother, Jose Gonzalez, Vader mother, killed the King Kong of the Brody. He rolled right out of the ring and went straight back to his locker room. We only wrestled for maybe 1 or 2 minutes. I go to my
Yeah,
room,
that's
and a guy
Savio
named
Vega.
Savio Vega.
Holy
Called
smokes.
him TNT. He said, Tony, I got
Savio
you
Vega
back.
was big in WWF
Went to your room
in
and
the
got you back.
80s, in early
I
90s.
said, for what? He said,
Early
don't
90s?
go to your room. They are looking for you because you talking.
That's scary
I
right
took
there.
my bag,
They're looking for you because
and
you're
I went
talking.
down to
Don't go to your
the
hotel room. What the
I
fuck,
walked
guys?
the whole night. I tried
What
to
the
lay down
fuck?
and get some sleep, but kept waking up every time I hear something. I didn't. But kept looking. I'm paranoid as hell now.
Yeah.
I go back to that hotel, walk to the front desk, and I told the girl, and I said, listen, if Brody gets any calls to his room, please put them through to my room.
Yeah.
They said,
I
okay.
mean, damn. His wife doesn't even know what's
Phone
going on.
started ringing about midnight. Kept ringing.
Wife has no
ringing,
idea.
Ringing. Like this time it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I said, I'm going to answer and give them a piece of my mind. So I picked up the phone, and there was this woman. And she said, this is Nancy Cologne. Well, Nancy Cologne is Carlos Cologne's wife. I'm calling to let you know there's been an accident. And I think you better come to Puerto Rico. So
No,
I
don't go
called
to
the
Puerto Rico.
hotel,
I would
And
not.
they put me through to Dutch.
She said, who is this? And I said, well, this is Dutch. She
Jim
said, well, what happened, Dutch? And I knew it was pretty serious.
What happened,
But I
Dutch?
was saying,
And
well,
you gotta tell this
Brody
dude's
had
wife
an
what's going on.
accident.
He didn't have an accident.
It's pretty serious.
And that maybe you should come to Puerto Rico. He didn't have any details.
After I got the call,
he didn't.
I tried to go to sleep. I couldn't sleep. Like I said, the adrenaline was flowing. About 8 o'clock,
I don't even know if I could
go
stay there in the
downstairs
hotel, to be honest,
to the front desk.
after seeing that.
I said, can you do me a favor? And she said, yeah, what do you need? I said, can you call the hospital that my friend Brody is in? She said, yeah. So she calls out there and she's speaking in Spanish. And I hear luchador. I hear wrestler. And then she starts crying. And I look at her and she said, I'm sorry, your friend didn't make it.
Jeez,
said,
man.
What? She said, no, he died last night.
Holy crap. Now it's a murder. It's a
How
murder.
did you first learn that Brody had passed?
Abdullah told me at the meeting when I slept on the beach the whole night. So now I'm going back to the hotel.
Yeah.
I saw Abdullah.
Tony Atlas
and
slept
some
on
of
the beach
wrestlers
in
the
Puerto
lobby.
Rico.
And they said, Tony, we having a meeting. And they waiting on you to tell them what happened.
Did you ever have any hotel room meetings?
Hotel?
After this incident?
Hell no. No. No, sir. No.
Abdullah told us that
See?
he didn't have a meeting.
He lied.
Maybe
Abdullah
they did,
said he didn't have a
But
meeting.
not me. You understand?
He lied to you, if that's what he told you.
I seriously trust Tony's.
I had 5% of the business. You see what I mean? In a way that people did not want to talk to me.
What do you mean?
Well, if you own some of the territory, right?
He owned 5% of the business.
Who's going to come and say, oh, this happened, or this guy done this guy done that? They were in their own little bunch.
No.
So why would they?
I don't believe that. I'm not buying it, man.
And I didn't want to be in all the gossip, what they were talking about.
I don't believe that
Nobody
at
heard me
all.
say shit.
I call BS on that. I'm going with Tony on this one.
Dutch Mantel asked him. He was there in the meeting.
I think we all met.
See, they're saying there's a meeting.
In somebody's
Abby's
room.
saying, Abdullah the Butcher's saying there was no meeting.
somebody
There's
said, "Man,
no.
are they investigating
But I own 5%
this
of
or
the
what?"
business.
I
And
mean,
he
a
just
man
stooged
died.
himself
What's
right
going
there.
on here?
He owned 5% of
I
that
just started
business
thinking,
that Brody was trying to get in on.
in this territory, this happened. That's why I left.
Nah,
I
bro,
saw it.
that's not why you left.
So I go down.
He
I
actually
pick my
got
report
brought on.
to the
He
police
actually wrestled in
department. He said, "Your story
ECW,
is different than
WCW.
everybody
He was
else's."
big in
He said,
WCW.
"We'll
He was
be
working with Cactus Jack,
contacting
Mick Foley at the time,
for a court date."
and Sting.
He said, "Now that we got a witness to it, we
He
go
went.
to
He went to the
arrest
Fed.
Then
Or
they
not
took
the Fed,
me, and I gave my statement, and then
went to
all through the
WCW.
night they took statements from the
That's why he
wrestlers.
left.
He did say, he says, you
He got out
tell
of it.
Carlos Colon, we run this island, not him. I think they asked, did I see a weapon? I did not see a weapon.
Did you hear that?
As a
Carlos
matter of
Colon
fact,
does not
the weapon
run this
was never
island. We do.
recovered. That weapon,
So
whatever
that
was
should
used,
tell
what
you
knife was
something
used,
right there.
It's never been recovered.
I got my bag.
Weapons never been
I
recovered.
went to the airport
Come on.
and I left.
Then I made arrangements. I said, I got to go to the airport.
Got on the plane with Jeff. Get off the plane.
Man, I don't know if I'd bring my son
See if
for
anybody's
that,
going to
but
pick me up. So I looked around.
different
And
time.
here's Abby.
I was going, and this lady and this little boy walked up, and she says, oh, Abdullah, you don't know me, but I'm Frank's wife. She says,
Yeah, now it's real.
how's he doing? I said, what? She said, well, how's he doing? I says, they didn't tell you? Tell me what? I says,
Jeez.
he's gone. And she grabbed me. She said, oh, no.
All you think about is surviving. All I
Dude.
thought about was I saw a man get stabbed to death holding on and dying with a picture of his son in his hand.
Jeez.
He never put that picture down, brother. When I
Jeez.
put him on the ambulance, he had the picture in his hand. He laying on the floor, he's still holding that picture. He go in the operating room, he never put that picture down, brother.
That's crazy.
Never.
The irony of Brody's greatest nemesis delivering this news was only the beginning of the unthinkable events.
Yeah,
That would follow.
and that's crazy to. I keep saying crazy. I'm sorry, guys. It's just so. It's just.
Alone with her son in a foreign land and dealing with the shocking
I want to find other words here,
circumstances
guys.
of
I'm
her
trying.
husband's death, Barbara Goodish found the strength to
It's
make the
unfathomable
necessary
what they would
arrangements.
do
Nancy was Carlos
here.
Colon's
You know,
wife.
like just the
She
links that
took
they
me to the
went.
border because everybody is speaking Spanish. they took me to the window, and you could just see
Gosh.
all these bodies in there. And then,
Ugh.
of course, the reality, boom, just really started.
It's weird. And I'm
sink
watching
in.
this going,
Not sure
okay,
how
they're
long
doing
it
the
took before we set
reenactment
in.
thing.
We were in the
How do you,
hotel room,
how do you, okay,
crying.
we want you to lay down on this. We're going to put a sheet on you. All right.
Hours.
Play the images.
Hours, yelling, screaming.
That's got to be
I
awkward.
still didn't realize the magnitude of what happened. And it probably took, I don't know how long, 10, 15, 20 years maybe.
When everything happened, it was like, what do I do? How do I bring him back to the States?
Yeah.
And it was like I heard his voice. And it was like he was saying, Barbara, you know what to do. And at that moment, it was, I need to cremate him down here and take him home with me. There was a very simple ceremony. in Puerto
Look at that.
Rico.
There's a bunch of people out
I mean,
there.
nobody was there except me and Jeff and some of the wrestlers and some of the Puerto Ricans. And Jeff picked out
There's
his
quite a bit
dad's
of people
casket.
there. Jeez. Body on display and everything. That's horrible.
When did you hear
Horrible.
Jose was arrested? Start there.
About 3-4 days later, from what
It's
I
not
hear,
right.
he was taken down to a local precinct. Never was put into cell. Bail was made for him immediately by some big businessmen there, and he walked back home same
That's
day.
that's
Did you
wrong.
come to learn anything about Jose Gonzalez or any of this stuff?
For
I
murder.
know
Arrested
that
for
the,
murder. But he's got
I'm not gonna say
bail.
his name. I
Why
know
would you
that
give
the
him bail?
attacker Did it? From what I can hear from
damn
everybody, the whole
corrupt.
court case was a sham.
I mean, do you think there was a cover-up?
No, we no. The only
There's
guy
Carlos.
that covered was Javic and I, and we didn't do that.
Right.
You know, we told the judge and the courtroom, we said what really, what we saw, we didn't really, because I didn't see any stabbing, I didn't see any weapon, I didn't see anything. A guy named Tony Rumble, the Boston bad boy, banging on doors, and Tony, put your channel, put the TV on certain channel. They're talking about the Puerto Rico thing.
That's
I flip
messed
the
up.
TV on, I see Jose on TV coming out of the courthouse. I said, what they had a hearing? He said, no, they have a trial. They let him go for self-defense.
Self-defense. Self-defense, guys.
Hey, you gotta be kidding me. They never contact me.
So you never got contact.
Never.
They never got Tony's side of the story. Why wouldn't you do that?
Finally, my subpoena came in the mail for my appearance, and I already knew the verdict by the time my subpoena arrived at my door.
That's messed up.
It was 10 days late. That's why the verdict came back
10
not
days
innocent,
late
but
on the
not
subpoena.
guilty.
How can
And
you
Jose
do
never
that?
Testified, but they believe what his attorney put out, that he was just merely acting in self-defense.
That's messed
Fans in
up.
Puerto Rico believe wrestling was real. That was the major reason that Jose was acquitted, because they believed Brody was this character, this wild-looking
And that's
psychopath,
but
hulking
that's
figure,
insane
and
to
his
think,
defense
though.
was self-defense.
Do you believe it was really
But
self-defense?
they're playing up like it's a wrestling angle, but a man's dead.
So sad.
He's
I really,
Brody's dead.
you know,
What point do you go? Okay, stop the crap. What happened?
Talk about this anymore because
Somebody get
very
paid?
sad.
What's up? Probably somebody got
1 month
paid.
after
Just
Bruiser
allegedly
Brody's
there.
passing,
Allegedly.
All Japan Pro
Allegedly.
Wrestling hosted a massive tribute show, inviting both Barbara and her son Jeff to be honored in front of the 17,000 fans.
I didn't hear. Was that New Japan?
The
All
honor
Japan?
that they respected, and being in that ring and hearing that 10-bell count and hearing
10-bell
everybody
salute.
chanting.
It's the
this
saddest
whole
thing,
building,
man.
chanting
The wrestler
his
that-
name,
that passes,
Brody,
that 10-bell
Brody,
salute.
Brody. And I'm just standing there in the ring with Jeff, and it was the most, I mean, just to know
There's
how
Snuka.
much he was respected.
Jimmy Snuka.
May peace be with you.
Oh, that
Bruiser
forehead.
Brody.
Jeez, that
Bruiser Brody
forehead.
was a brawler, mythic proportions, and will always live on as such in the world of professional wrestling.
I didn't ever guess that I was going to be a professional wrestler. Once I started in professional wrestling, learned
His wife's got a-
the ropes. If I had it to do over again, I think that I would
Look at that.
probably even pass up my
Wife's
3
in the
years
middle of the ring
NFL
holding a
and
picture in
devote
with
them
her
to
son.
wrestling because
People are
it's
chanting her
been that
husband's name, but
He's one
all
of
you
the
can do is
biggest
just
stars in
grieve.
the 1970s and 80s, and is considered one of the all-time greatest wrestlers in Japanese wrestling history.
Yeah,
where
he
he is
was.
still celebrated today as an icon.
Yeah.
Yeah, justice would be great. Some personal justice would be more gratifying than
Personal
legal
justice.
honestly.
Jeff's a little angry.